Hi, I'm Miss Kezia Samantha Knowles. Welcome to another Economics Review Nugget. How does a country know what to produce? Well, it uses an instrument called the Production Possibility Curves or Frontier, also known as PPF. Let's break it down a little bit more so that you can understand better. The first P in PPF stands for production, which means the output of goods and services. The second P stands for possibility, which means the maximum attainable amount. The F stands for border or boundary. Therefore, PPF shows the boundary of what is possible and is used as an illustration in economics to show the choices facing all countries in producing goods and services which use scarce resources. Let's take a look at how countries use production possibility frontiers. Assume a country can produce two types of goods with its resources, capital goods and consumer goods. If it devotes all resources to capital goods, it could produce a maximum of YM. If it devotes all its resources to consumer goods, it could produce a maximum of XM. If the country is at point A on the PPF, it can produce the combination of Y0, capital goods, and X0, consumer goods. If it reallocates its resources, meaning moving resources from point A to point B, it can produce more consumer goods, but only at the expense of fewer capital goods. The opportunity cost, therefore, of producing an extra X0, X1 consumer goods is Y0, Y1 capital goods. And here we can see a decrease in capital goods from Y0 to Y1 in order to increase the production of consumer goods from X0 to X1. Let's take a look at another example. Here we have two services, healthcare services and military services. Can you tell which services resources were reallocated to? If you said the military, you are correct. How do we know? Here we can see an increase in output from 210 to 400, and a decrease in healthcare services from 150 to 70, which means that resources were removed from healthcare services and put into the military services in order for output in the military services to increase. You see, it's just that simple.
So today, good morning, Christianelle. Good morning, Gabrielle. All right, so today we're going to continue on with stewardship, but we're going to go more in depth with pollution, as we said last class. Morning, Princess, Janae, and Destiny. So let's go. Stewardship Part 2. And once again, my name is Mistress Moxie. For those who might be new and those who are returning, my name is Mistress Moxie. Hi, Thomas. Good morning. Okay. So let's go over our objectives for the day. At the end of the lesson, students will be able to define the following terms: conserve, pollution, and deforestation. Secondly, differentiate renewable and non-renewable resources. Thirdly, describe 3 types of pollution. And fourthly, discuss 2 ways we can conserve our natural resources. All right, so those are our objectives for today. Let's continue on. Yes, Jamal. Morning, Thomas. It is, Jamal. All right. Continuing on. So our first vocabulary word, natural resources, which means useful raw materials that we get from the earth. Our next word, conservation, prevention of wasteful use of a resource. Thirdly, pollution, the presence in or introduction into the environment of a substance or thing that has harmful or poisonous effects. And lastly, deforestation, the action of clearing a wide area of trees. They integrate with each other, anonymous attendee. So with certain topics, yes. As we continue on, now I have a question. What do you think? Did God make a mistake in giving human beings the responsibility of looking after the world? If you say yes, tell me why. If you say no, then also say why. So did God make a mistake in giving human beings the responsibility of looking after the world, and why? Anybody want to make an attempt to answer? No. Okay, Princess says no, because he's perfect and whatever he does is well done. Shiloh says yes, because we use our resources poorly and wastefully. All right, so 2 good reasons. A good reason, sorry, for yes, and a good reason for no. Someone else says no. Princess, okay, Princess, no, because God never makes mistakes. All right. So we have some persons who agree and say yes, and we have some who says no, and they argue their point as to why. We have another one. Gabrielle, no, God is perfect and he knows just what he did. Good. All right. So very good. Very good. All right. So we're going to continue on. Now, let's look at renewable and non-renewable resources. Now, renewable resources are those that can be replenished during our lifetime, such as sunlight, wind, water, plants, and animals. The rate at which renewable resources are replenished may differ. For example, we will never run out of sun and wind. We know that in our lifetime because the earth constantly supplies these resources. So for example, the sun and the wind will always be there. All right. It isn't going anywhere. Okay. And then we have non-renewable resources like coal, nuclear, oil, and natural gases are available in limited supplies. This is usually due to the long time it takes for them to be replenished. All right. So that's why we must use what we have resourcefully and make sure that we don't squander or waste it all, because it could take 3, 4, 5 years before you replenish back what you have used. Okay. Everyone understands the difference between the renewable and non-renewable, so we can continue on. Good. Okay, Destiny, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Thomas. Okay, good. So let's continue on. Now, let's learn some little interesting facts in the Bahamas. We have some of our own natural resources right here, all right, that we must try to preserve, okay? And so who can tell me what they think that is? What do you think is this? Let's see, we have a response. Sand. No, Shiloh. Yeah, Thomas. Yes, sand. It looks close to sand. What's another word? It begins with A. No, Ashen A is not the sun. It's another word that begins with A. And this particular item is being imported, exported out of our country. Okay, so wait, let me see before I say. Yes, Shanika, oregonite. Oregonite is the answer. Thank you, Shanika. All right, oregonite. What about the other picture? Let's see. Salt, yes, Thomas. Yes, Lenora, salt. Jamal, very good, salt. Awesome. All right, let's see somebody else. Annalisa and Shiloh, salt. Very good. Let's see the next one. It's coming up. What about this picture? Yes, Shanika, thank you. Salt was correct. Okay, let's see. Mangroves, Destiny, Lenore, correct. Yes, Shanika, mangroves, very good, very good. I'm so proud of you. Shiloh, Christianelle, mangroves, very good. Anybody can tell me where we have mangroves? Give me 2 islands that we have the mangroves on. Just a little trivia in there. Anybody? Andres, yes, Jamal. Shiloh says Andres. Let's see. Grand Bahama Princess, Kid Island, Andres, Christianelle. Okay, good. I'm happy that you guys know where they are. Exuma, Thomas, Destiny, Nassau. And there's also mangroves that are in San Salvador also. Okay. So Janae, Andres, Abaco, Gabrielle, Andres, very good. I'm happy that you guys know where mangroves are. Thank you, Princess and Christianelle. All right, good. So, yes, that's the mangroves. What about this? We have some, what do you think is this? Let's see. We have some responses coming in. Seafood, yes, Lenora. Yes, Destiny. Yes, Jamal. Yes, Princess. Seafood, awesome. Yes, Annalisa. Shiloh, marine life, seafood. Yes, Christianelle, seafood. Very good. Make sure I didn't miss anybody's responses. Thank you, Gabrielle, Thomas, Ajane. Very good. All right. What about this one? Everyone knows about this one. Well, the answer popped up quickly. Sorry. So that's land crabs. All right. And crab. Thank you, Thomas and Gabrielle. Okay. And we have one more. What about this one here? This one right here. Morning, Janine. Yes, Christianelle, pine forest. Yes, Shiloh, correct, pine forest. Let's see who else. Morning, Precious. Gabrielle. Destiny, yes, pine, you're correct. Everybody's correct. Pine trees, very good, Thomas, very good. So these are some of our natural resources that are right here within our own country, okay, which we must and should try to preserve for the future generations, all right? So your parents got to experience, your grandparents, you got to experience it, so we want to keep it going for the future generation to come. Yes, Shanika, correct? All right, so let's continue on. Now, so like the quote says, be a part of the solution, not part of the pollution. So be a part of the solution and not part of the pollution. All right, and we see those gases being in the air and all of this garbage here that's on beaches and certain areas. So pollution, the presence in or introduction into the environment of a substance or thing that has harmful or poisonous effects. So pollution is very a serious matter. All right. So we're going to look at the types of pollution. We have land. Yeah, we already said the deforestation, killing of plants and animal species, pesticides, and chemicals. All right. Then we have air, nuclear waste, acid rain, which is the pollution gases of industries poured into the air and dissolve into the rain. The resulting rain produces sulfuric acid and nitric acid, which eats the trees and deadens lakes. All right. So you see, this is a very serious matter. All right. Thank you, questionnaire. Yes, air, land, and sea. Very good. All right. And the last one is water. Oil spills, raw sewage, industrial and nuclear waste, coral reef destruction, overfishing, and coastal development. So you see, these are the three types of pollution: air, land, water, or sea. All right, everyone's following along so far? Just said yes. Okay, good, Gab. Thank you. Gabrielle, Destiny, Jamal, Star, Princess, good. Dimitri, okay, thank you. Thank you, Christianelle and Janine. Thank you, Ajane. All right, let's continue on. So, steps to conservation and end to pollution. All right, the aim is to try to conserve more rather than destroying it. All right, so let's look at some solutions to end pollution. All right, gases that release less pollutants into the air. All right, so see if we can use gases that release less pollutants into the air. Okay. Then we have recycling materials such as bottles, aluminum, paper, and so forth. All right, you notice some homes might have about 3 different barrels. I know they do it a lot in foreign, where they have a plastic, glass, and so forth. They have the different bins, so they're trying to aid in that process of recycling. Using environmentally friendly products that are biodegradable. All right, I know we may not accomplish all, but our aim is to try to accomplish some of these steps. All right, buying reusable products rather than disposable ones. All right, and conserve water and energy and reducing energy consumption. Like say, for example, we're in the restroom and we're just brushing our teeth, we have the water running. How many persons are guilty of that? And we know we're supposed to turn the tap off and just brush your teeth and go forward. We let the water run and run and run. That is wasting water, right? Okay, so like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's so many other more steps that you can use to conserve, to end pollution and conserve certain matters and stuff. All right, yes, Ajane, we're all guilty. Yes, me, yes. Okay, so it's something that we have to put into practice. It won't happen overnight, but if we try to do it each and every day, one step at a time, then we're working along in the process of trying to end pollution and also to conserve what we have. All right, so that's the steps. Now, let's look. Oh, I think I had one more. Using products made from less toxic materials. All right, so using products made from less toxic materials. Now, let's see how we can conserve our own natural resources within the Bahamas. Okay, respect the closed seasons for seafood. We have a closed season for crawfish and grouper, but we know we have some persons, they find a way to break the law, and they still catch and still sell these items when the season is closed. All right. And so if we don't respect the closed seasons for seafood, what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen if we don't respect the closed season for seafood? Janine, yes. Extinction, yes. Shallow, the animals we catch will become extinct. Yes. Very good. Star, everything will become extinct. We won't have, Gabrielle, we won't have anything. They will go into, right. So everybody knows what will happen. We won't have anything left. All right. And so forth. Yes, Thomas, you'll be arrested too if you are found or caught in the waters during closed season. All right. Yes, Annalisa, distinction, very good. All right. So let's see what else. Observe the laws for catching of seafood. All right. And that includes the size also of the conch and the lobster, because we know some persons what they do. They catch these small lobsters and these small conch and they still try and know those things are not fully grown or fully developed as yet. Okay. Let's see what else we can do at home. We can familiarize yourself with the life cycle of the seafood and land crabs so that they are protected during the mating season, okay? And then understand the importance of the mangrove and things that can harm them, all right? So all that garbage and toxins and all those pollutants can destroy our mangroves and so forth, okay? And of course, do not litter, okay? Even though garbage may not be right near you at that point in time, try not to litter or throw it on the ground. All right. Okay. So we have went through the steps on how we can conserve and then conserve our own natural resources in the Bahamas. And so now we're on our recap. Okay, we're on our recap. Okay, and so let's see. Who can state the difference between renewable and non-renewable sources? Anybody? Just give me an answer. State the difference between renewable and non-renewable sources. Who remembers the difference between those two? Arjane? I can't wait for you to put your other answer. Okay, let's see. All right. So, okay, let's go back. Star, renewable are those that can be replenished. Our lives. Princess, renewable are things that can be replenished. Good, precious. We can use it again. And non-renewable, it takes a while to replenish. All right. Jamal, making sure I'm seeing everybody, can be used over and over, and non-renewable can't. Renewable can be replenished, whereas non-renewable is limited. Destiny, right? Limited. Remember, keywords is limited and takes a while to replenish what you have used. All right. Thank you, Precious. Let's see. And then we have Questionnaire. Very good. Shiloh, very good. Your answers are correct. All right. But Shiloh, it takes a while to be replenished, Shiloh. All right. And thank you, Thomas. Okay, so let's look again. Identify 4 of our own natural resources. Just give me 4 of our own natural resources. Okay, questionnaire, salt, land crabs, pine forests, and mangroves. Good. Let's see if we have another answer. Okay, hold on. Chat. Okay. Destiny, land crabs, mangroves, salt, pine forest. Star, mangroves, seafood, pine forest, land crab. Very good. Thank you, Gabrielle. Mangroves, yes. Princess, salt, aragonite, mangroves, pine. I was wondering when the aragonite word was going to pop up. Pine forest. Shanika, you are correct. Yes. All right. Yes, Princess, thank you. Very good. Very good. I'm proud of you all. Okay. So let's see our next question. Someone define for me pollution. What is pollution? Presence, pollution is the presence in or introduction into the environment. Okay. Of harmful, okay, Destiny, harmful substances into the environment, okay? So just include harmful substances, okay? And then your answer will be completely correct. Thank you, Destiny. We get another response. Shiloh, pollutions are substances that damages the environment. All right, very good. All right, and then we have identify 3 types of pollution and give an example of each. All right, so give me the 3 types of pollution and then give me an example of each. All right, yes, Questionnaire. You're Rain. Water pollution, oil spills. Okay, the air, Thomas, air, water, and land are the 3 types. Good. Destiny, C, oil spills. Okay, good. All right, so very good, very good. All right, and we should get somebody else. Land pollution, litter, yes. Princess, air, nuclear waste, water, air, water, and land. Nuclear waste, oil spills, deforestation, good. Seas, sewage pressures, yes. All right, so very good. I hope I got everyone's response. Very good. Very, very, very good. All right, then we have air pollution, the carbon monoxide, yes. Water, oil spills, air, land littering. Very good, Dimitri. All right, good. And list 2 steps to reduce pollution. 2 steps to reduce pollution. List 2 steps to reduce pollution. Thank you, Shiloh. Do not litter, yes, Destiny. Someone give me one more. Okay, let me see. Stop littering, yes, Shanika. Shiloh, use less water and electricity. Yes, Shiloh. Let me see. Start recycling material. Yes, Thomas. Protect the earth. Jamal, recycle. Gabrielle, avoid burning trash. Precious, recycling. Very good. Buying reusable products. Star. Yes. All right. Very good. Yes, Annalisa, recycle. Chanel, reduce poisonous gas into the air. Educate persons about pollution. Very good. And the last 2 is, number 6, sorry. Explain 2 ways to conserve our national resources. I think you guys would have given Princess. Okay, Princess. I agree. Princess. So they could know better. All right. All right. Very, hold on. Let me see. By not overfishing, yes, Precious. All right. And respect our closed season. Questionnaire, protect the mangroves. Dimitri, reuse objects and clean up trash. Yes, very good. Let me see what else. Fish during closed season. Gabrielle. Destiny, don't fish. Thank you, Gabrielle, for your correction. Destiny, use products made from less toxic materials. Yes, very good, Princess. Yes, respect the closed season. And Shiloh, obey the closed seasons. Very good, very good, very good, very good. All right. So this comes to the conclusion of our lesson for today on stewardship. All right. And so stewardship, remember, is taking care of, and that is why we tied in pollution. All right. Because that's something that happens around the world. All right. And, you know, God blessed us with the earth. So we're to maintain and take care of what He has blessed us with. All right. And try to promote it and encourage others to do the same. Now, not all persons might respond to it in that way, but the aim is to do your part, and then hopefully somewhere along the line, they will follow suit. Okay. So now, as we close, reuse, recycle, reduce. All right, so reuse, recycle, reduce. And then this little connection with stewardship, growing, God working in and through us, serving, allowing God to use you, and giving, managing God's resources. So you see how they all tie in together? Reuse, recycle, reduce, growing, God working in and through us, serving, allowing God to use you, and allowing Him to use you, giving, managing God's resources. All right. So this assignment, you can find it on the site. I encourage you to please do the assignments and upload it to your teacher's email so that your work will be marked and graded. All right. It's been a pleasure having you here today once again. Oh, Shiloh, go on the ministry's website, and then when you go into the virtual learning portal, then select grade 12 and then select stewardship, and you'll see it will state lesson activity, and then you'll see these questions there for you to answer. And you can do it in Word. That's where it'll be easier for you to upload it and email it to your teacher. I hope that answers your question, Shiloh. Anybody else with questions before we leave? Oh, okay, Thomas. Okay, Dimitri, you don't know it. Okay, well, just do the assignments and keep it. So in the event that you're able to find it out, then you can just email it. The Jesus topics, Thomas, you're talking about the BGCSE review. The BGCSE review will start next week, Thomas, if that's what your meaning topic. Thomas, sorry. Okay, yes, Thomas. So we'll start our review next week. All right, so take care. You guys be safe until I see you tomorrow, where we will conclude with our final grade 12 topic, and then we start BGCSE review. I've enjoyed your presence here today, and our discussions, as always, I always enjoy them, and I always give you a clap for being a wonderful audience. Bye, Princess. Yes, Ajane, our topics were short today, Ajane. Bye, Thomas. Bye, Star. Bye, Gabrielle.
Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to another grade 6 science lesson on conservation of energy with Mr. Corey Cole. At the end of this lesson, we should 1. Define key vocabulary terms. 2. Examine 3 types of energy. And 3. Investigate and describe ways in which energy can be conserved. Let's get started. We are going to do a quick review on energy from grade 5. Can you tell me what is energy? Energy is the power to do work. Very good. Who remembers the 2 types of energy? They are potential and kinetic. Good job, students. Who can define the terms potential and kinetic energy? Potential energy. It is the energy of position or condition. Very good. What about kinetic energy? This is the energy of motion. Can you label each description below as potential energy or kinetic energy? Let's take a good try at this. Number 1. A skateboard at the top of a hill. Potential energy. Very good. Number 2. A tennis ball speeding through the air. Kinetic energy. And number 3. A coil spring on the floor. Kinetic energy. Good job, students. Let us look at a few vocabulary terms. Energy conservation. What is energy conservation? Energy conservation is the decision and practice of using less energy. Here are some facts of energy. Energy lights our cities, powers our vehicles, and runs machinery in factories. It warms and cools our homes, cooks our food, plays our music, and gives us pictures on television. Types of energies. Let us look at a few types of them. Solar energy. Solar energy refers to energy from the sun. It is the most important sources of energy for life forms. The main benefits of solar energy is that it does not produce any pollutants and is one of the cleanest source of energy. It is also a renewable source of energy. Wind power. Wind energy or wind power describes the process by which wind is used to generate electricity. Wind energy is also a clean fuel source. Wind energy doesn't pollute the air like some power plants. If you look at the two pictures above, you can see how they are using wind energy. A key near Exuma, which is called Over Yonder Key, and the US Arctic base located in Andros. Moving waves. Wave energy or wave power is the transport and capture of energy by ocean surface waves. Wave power is free, sustainable, renewable, and produces zero waste. In other words, wind produces waves and then the waves produce energy. Let's investigate ways to conserve energy in our school, homes, and everyday life. How can we conserve energy? Let's begin. How can we conserve energy in our school? Students, I will need your full participation. Are you ready for this journey? Let's begin. Unplug devices when you're finished using them. Keep all doors closed. Very good. Unplug the AC and open the windows for fresh air. Turn off lights when you leave a room. Good job, students. What about conserving energy in our homes? Unplug your phone charger when not in use. Use natural light, heat, and cooling. Use energy-saving light bulbs. And turn off lights when they are not in use. Good job, students. We are almost there. Now, our everyday life. Purchase items that are energy efficient. Yes. Learn to carpool. Ride bicycle or walk more often. Wash clothes on your hands and dry the clothes outside on a line instead of using a washer and a dryer. Great job, students! Energy can be grouped as renewable and non-renewable. Renewable resources are renewed or replenished by nature in a short span of time. Non-renewable resources may not be replenished by nature or take a long time to be formed again. Alrighty, students, on the Venn diagram, we are going to compare and contrast renewable and non-renewable energy. So on the Venn diagram, you can see the word renewable and non-renewable. At the center is where they are alike, where they are similar. Let's begin. They are both natural resources. Very good. They are also used by humans. Good job. Gas is non-renewable. Good job, students. Let's complete the rest. Excellent job, students. All of your answers are correct. Kudos to you. Social Studies and Mathematics application. We are going to solve a conservation of energy word problem. Let us read together. Gertrude visited the Fountain of Youth in Allenstown, Bimini, where she discovered 2,341 persons conserving energy. Her twin sister Inez visited the Hermitage on top of Mount Alvernia, the highest point in the Bahamas in Cat Island. She discovered 4,983 persons were conserving energy. How many more people were conserving energy in Cat Island than Bimini? Let's go, students. I know you can work this problem out. $2,642. Your answer is correct. Good job, students. What are some benefits of conserving energy? Students, you might need to put your thinking cap on for this one. Let's begin. Low energy bill. Help us save more money. Very good, students. The world would be healthy. Reduce local pollution. Excellent answer, students. Good job. Science experiment for the week. For this week's science experiment, you are going to construct a wind turbine. Let's make a wind turbine like the one in the picture. To begin, students, please follow the instructions that are given to you. In the resource section, the very first link, you are going to select that link and it will lead you to all of the instructions on constructing this wind turbine. Have fun and good luck. Let's recap. Like matter, energy cannot be created or destroyed. Once we have used up the supply of energy, it cannot be renewed. We must conserve this energy supply that we have and look to other substances for energy. Some of the areas we might be able to find additional energy include wind power, the energy stored in moving waves of the sea, and solar energy. Scientists are exploring ways of utilizing these now. One way to conserve energy in our homes is to turn off lights and other electrical appliances like fans and televisions when they are not in use. Thank you, students. You were all on target today. I can't wait to see you next time for another amazing dynamite science lesson. Enjoy.
Depression among older people is common. It is often overlooked. Loneliness and loss of independence are causes. Depression can be treated. The first step is talking.